So, we tried to cover for Bartley by telling Mary about the incident with the crime scene. I wonder what you can do if you can just drop him in it. Oh, a backyard, the home of Bombo, gift shop, the hostel's the other way. That's Bombo, and that's certainly a large rock. Okay. And is this a different house? Yeah, different house. I'm wondering whether it loops around into the forest. Yeah. Okay. Caravan. And then other house. So plenty of people to talk to. So in terms of let's see. Kind of wish. Aha, yes. So Rebecca and Adam's house, Kenneth. So we've walked past Bombo, walked past Josh's caravan. So this should be the end of the road. Yes, it is. Okay. There does not seem to be a way to speed up the walking. Yeah, because A is interact, Y is stuff, X is notes, B is inspection mode. So yeah, this is as fast as I can go. So not only do I have to commit in-game time to exploring new places, I have to commit real-world time to exploring new places. I'm kind of surprised you can't you can inspect Bombo, and it takes a minute.
Huh.
Man, this sure is a big rock. The surface is really rough and alien-looking. It looks like some kind of strange egg from another dimension. Okay. A strange egg from another dimension. I see, I see. Alright. Yeah, and just double checking, there is no speed up movement speed in the options, so that's fine. Alright. Well, let's go and investigate the crime scene. It takes half an hour just to get inside. Like, you have to spend time doing questions of everything as well. Right, where does this go? Toilets. Okay. Oh, you can move in inspection mode. Okay. Alright. Okay, let's take a look at the system. Nothing. I swear, someday, somewhere, there's going to be a killer who hides all the evidence in this toilet cistern. And I'm going to be ready for it. Well, surely if they were going to do that, they'd flush it, which I thought might be what he's trying to go for, but... Alright, what's this? A box of Q-tips, a hairdryer, 2 toothbrushes, and a medicine cabinet. Just the essentials, nothing suspicious. So no pills. Okay. Oh, hang on. There's something there. A purse filled with a range of toiletries and cosmetic products. Okay. A laundry basket filled to the brim. Some pieces of clothing are lying on the floor. Alright, and then what's this then? A hanging storage bag. It stores towels, some laundry, a hairbrush, and a flat iron. Alright. Well, I'm glad I did the investigation. I did kind of expect there to be nothing in here, but for all I know, the game could have been hiding something in this room. But all it does is cost you a little bit of time. Alright, so let's see what's this. A wooden coat rack with a fur-lined coat and a black beanie. Okay, so we're assuming the coat was Rebecca's. An umbrella stand with 2 umbrellas, 1 orange and 1 black. A shoe tray and 3 pairs of shoes. 3? None of them matches the prints I saw. Why 3? A small dresser with 2 drawers. They store gloves, hats, and shoes. None of these shoes matches the prints I saw. On top of the drawer are an old leather wallet and a tray, possibly for keys. The wallet is empty except for a $50 note. Alright. And then, what's this? Whatever it was, this plant looks pretty dead now. Who's responsible? It's another mystery for me to solve. I mean, not really. Right. Well, I did investigating of the front room because I thought it might be useful, but... Like I said, each of these little 2-minute things are going to add up over time. There's another pair of shoes there. A box filled with books, a suitcase, and a pair of shoes. These shoes don't match the print I saw. Should I take the time to go through the box and the suitcase? Yes! Okay, let's see. The box has books, DVDs, and an old DVD player. Most of them are either crime or love stories. A piece of paper was folded into a corner bookmark, but there's something on it. Looks like directions to a place labelled Our Secret Hideout. Clearly not drawn by an adult, but maybe this actually leads somewhere. This suitcase is fairly empty. There are a few women's clothes and cosmetics in there. And that's it. Okay, so, worth it to investigate that if there's a new place to go to. Alright. Alright, let's go up the stairs. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out what the best way to do this is. Whether it's to thoroughly explore everything, or whether it's to kind of go to all the questioning first. But it looks like all the stuff we investigated the first time has been replaced, or is no longer interactable, which is good. Alright. Mary. Suppose I got something I want analysed in the lab. Could I give it to you? That's not really standard procedure. I suppose you give me something you need a fast result on, sure. Give it to me and I'll bring it to the lab later. But only one thing, okay? It'll take a while to analyse something properly anyway. Deal. You got something in mind? I don't. Linda, would you be so kind? The lantern. We found this at Rebecca's house. It's a self-made lantern of sorts. Should we give this to Mary? Sure. It's going to take time anyway, right? Did you get this to the lab? Sure thing. Oh, that's it. That she's not actually a character to talk to. She's a delivery mechanism for getting things analysed. Alright. Alright. Anything in the rubbish? Oh, look at that. A handwritten note. It reads, "It's time, Blondie. $10,000. Pay up this weekend or else." Ominous. The handwriting here doesn't match the handwriting on the post-it note. Let's keep this. Right, well now, I kind of wish I had asked her to analyse the handwriting on the note. But, oh well. Now we know for next time. Okay. Painting. See, I could try and explore all the different paintings and see if there's anything hidden behind it. But what are the chances of that actually being the case? Alright, and then this is the room again. Alright, let's try the bed. A double bed with 2 types of pillows and 2 types of bed sheets. 2 types of bed sheets? Wardrobe. There's a sizable wardrobe and has a men's vest on a clothes hanger on one of the doors. Let's search it. Nothing but clothes. The left side has women's clothes and the right side has men's clothes. Nothing too fancy or expensive looking, but all in all, plenty of different clothes. Alright, and then this. A basket filled with laundry. It has women's clothes as well as men's clothes. And that's it. Okay. What's on the chair then? A bunch of women's clothes are thrown over a chair. There's something in one of the pockets. A keyring with 3 keys. Let's hold on to this. And then the slippers. A pair of pink bunny slippers. They're kind of creepy looking. Alright. Also, I didn't notice this before, but when you give stuff to Linda, she puts it in her mouth. Like, in the bottom right corner, her mouth opens up, which is a bit disconcerting. Alright, let's see. Yeah, we're not doing a full, thorough investigation of the crime scene, I guess. Seems like we'll get more info by talking to people, and investigating stuff will fill in the gaps. Do I want to go back to the streets? I should make sure I did everything I want to do here for now. Am I ready to leave? Is it because it will cost time to get back in again? Right. If it costs time to get back in again, then I actually am better off investigating everything all in one go. Because then I don't have to come back and look at stuff again. A cute basket with 2 loaves of bread, a bottle of wine, and an unlabeled glass of jam. These are tax-related documents addressed to Rebecca. Nothing spicy here. But we have a note that says $10,000. It's a handwritten note. Time, Blondie. Weekend. Huh, okay. A drinking glass, a glass bottle, and various kitchen utensils. These compartments and drawers store cutlery, dishes, and a variety of pots and pans. There are a few decorated plates here in the traditional blue and white pottery style. The illustrations are mostly just floral ornaments. One has a pretty mountain landscape. It's an oven. There's a wok here with leftover noodles. Someone should probably dispose of this. Someone other than me, of course. There are also cute little drawers here. Various herbs and spices are in here. Okay, and then the sink. This is the kitchen sink. Oh, there are a few smears of something in and around the sink that could be blood. Ah. The drawers here hold a few kitchen utensils, a pair of lunchboxes, a stack of dish towels, and a pair of red oven mitts. There's also a small piece of paper in here that appears to be a shopping list. It lists butter, eggs, flour, baking powder, vegetable oil, and powdered sugar. Uh-huh. This compartment stores all sorts of drinking glasses. There's a particularly wide assortment of different wine glasses here. Alright, so in the kitchen, nothing of use really, but there is blood on the sink then. Last thing. This compartment has cups, tea, coffee, and a drip coffee maker. Yeah. So, blood near the sink, I guess. What's this? A wooden board on a pile of books doubles as a sofa table. On it is a carton of orange juice and a can of salted peanuts. Alright, TV. A fairly new looking TV and a DVD player with a few DVDs next to it. Alright. A variety of flowers and cacti and a small candle in a glass bowl. There are some especially beautiful pink orchids here. In flower language, pink orchids symbolize femininity, the innocence of youth, and fertility. And yeah, even though I said I wasn't going to look at the paintings and stuff, because it costs time to do this, it's like, you might as well go and do everything in one shot if you can. A painting depicting field workers on a sugarcane plantation. Okay. A person, 2 boxes. I could look through all this, but it might take a while. Yes! Let's see what we got. See, if I'd left, I would have missed this. Tissues, cigarettes, a hand mirror, a hairbrush, a small makeup band, a pen, and a very pink wallet. I suspect this is Rebecca's wallet. There, Rebecca Goodman. She was born in Timevale 32 years ago. Nothing else of note in the purse. The smaller box has a bunch of art and craft equipment. Brushes, paint tubes, glue, cardboard, and scissors. The bigger box has a bunch of seemingly random junk. Cables, a portable speaker, a big mirror, a bong pipe, a wine bottle, and a pair of rollerblades. Underneath the rollerblades is a hair clip that spells out the word fun. Next to that is an old Police Boy game cartridge for the Neo Drive. I've heard this series was a spiritual predecessor to the Mindcop games. Maybe I should hold on to this. I'm sure nobody will notice it's gone. So yeah, Linda, here, eats the stuff. Game cartridge, alright. Yep, let's keep looking. An exercise mat, a foam roller, a massage ball, and one part of a set of push-up grips. And then Hoover. A vacuum cleaner. The bag is empty. No evidence was vacuumed away with this one. Alright, so that should be everything downstairs now. But we will go back upstairs to look at the paintings and so on. For all I know, the paintings actually give some kind of context for the clues. It's a print of that painting by that guy. That famous painter guy. And don't know their names, of course. Alright, so I don't think there's anything else in this room. Yep, seems done. And then here. Oh, she's taking pictures now. The glass front of the frame is holding maple leaves in place. It seems like a random arrangement of leaves to me. It's a painting of the sky on a stormy night. I like it. It's simple but full of expression. A surrealist landscape painting. Strange creatures are bathing in a green body of water in front of a crimson desert full of colossal towers. Not exactly the kind of painting I'll put on my walls. Alright, boxes. A huge pile of cardboard boxes. At first glance I can see a few bowls, some Christmas decorations, a tennis racket, and 3 vacuum flasks. Going through all these boxes would take me quite a while. I could do it some other time. Should I do it now? Do it now? 45 minutes, wow. That's a long time. But we are being thorough. Whew. What a giant waste of time! Most of it is random junk. Seasonal decorations, bed sheets, books, office supplies, curtains, rags, care products, tools, and old decorated kitchen jars. I guess the mere fact that all this is just kept in boxes in a corner of the room should be noted. So it's a trap. It's a trap to make you spend more time investigating than you would need to normally. Alright, well. Like I said, I'm fine with being thorough. Oh, hello.
Huh?
Hey guys, sorry, but I'm kind of busy. Don't worry, I'll take your evidence to the lab later. Oh, I can't actually question it. Okay. Right. I think we are officially done, and yes, searching most things was a gigantic waste of time. Hey, we're playing this for the first time. So, we shall exit the house. And then we've got 2.5 hours left. And that is not a lot of time. Yes. Make sure I've done everything for now. Yes. And I will confirm that it will cost me time to get back into the house. Once it loads in. Linda can carry you around when you're on the streets. Hold R while walking. She will come and pick you up. Because walking is too slow. Oh. Do you have to be pointing in the right direction? Woohoo! Alright. And then, yeah, you kind of skid as well. So if I do this, yes, it costs time to get in and out of places. Alright. Alright, well let's go directly next door then. Enter the book 45 minutes, wow. That is a big commitment. Alright. Lock boxes? Oh, post boxes? PO boxes? A locker with 9 doors. All of them are unlocked and empty. Okay. What's this? A list of the hostel rules. Smoking inside and alcohol aren't allowed. There's a fixed checkout time from 7 AM to 10 AM and a quiet time from 10 PM to 7 AM. Guests aren't supposed to prepare food anywhere else than the kitchen. Okay. So this is just the kitchen? Yeah, okay. I probably don't need to investigate every single thing here. Because, like I said before, each of these -2s are definitely going to add up over time. Right, okay. So yeah, I think that's the flow. Focus on people to get topics, then focus on finding things afterwards. The door is locked. Let's try the keys we found at Rebecca's house. Oh my, looks like we got lucky.
Huh.
One of them opened the door. Oh-ho. Alright. Because this was locked, we need to investigate. This laptop requires a password. Okay. Let's have a look at this. A chunky old vacuum and a bunch of cleaning supplies and equipment. A roll-up carpet, a heavy toolbox, and a couple of folders filled with the hostel's legal documents. There's also a small empty tray and 2 boxes filled with bedsheets and towels. Okay. None of these lockers are locked. One has a sweater and a pack of cigarettes. Another has a man's vest and a pair of work gloves. All of the others are empty. Alright, the thing on top. An empty cardboard box, a small cable drum, a computer monitor, and a keyboard. Alright. In here. Oh, it's a toilet. Alright, well, if we're being thorough for this bit, because it's locked. A small cabinet that stores toilet paper and a few different boxes of feminine hygiene products. Let's see if something is hidden inside the cistern. I mean, it might be. Nothing! Ah. Oh well, never mind. So, nothing incriminating behind the locked door apart from the password laptop. So we need to find the password. Alright. Well, we've only got an hour and a half to potentially question Adam. Bedrooms? Oh, hello. A piece of wallpaper is used here to sloppily cover something up. Should I remove it and check what's hidden behind it? Yes, I should. Let's see what they try to hide. It's just a big ugly tear in the wallpaper. Makes a great deal of sense to hide this. Alright, so it didn't lead to like a hidden shaft then. Alright, knock knock. Aha! Hello. Question blank. 16 minutes. Oh, just realized the note capturing animation is going to be the same for all characters. Yeah, because it's not looking into their mind for the mind surfing. Hello, officer. What do you want to know? Let's start with your name. I'd also like to see your ID. My name is Adam Gray. My ID here. He looks a bit old to be with Rebecca, who's 32 years old. Thank you. I am the Mindcop. Nice to meet you. Tell me about yourself. Do you work here at this camp? I do. I help out in the hostel and the bar. I also sometimes make my own absinthe for the bar, but it's been a while since the last batch. Okay. Fine. You were living with Rebecca, right? Yes. During the season, I was staying in her house. After her parents moved out, she thought that the house would be too big for only one person. It was a good arrangement. Can you please describe the events of Monday night for me? In order, and if possible with estimates of when exactly things happened. Alright, once again. I left for the bar to meet with Josh at 8 PM. Rebecca was at home doing some work on her lanterns. Ah, it mentions both, okay. I don't think she had any plans for the night. She didn't look like it, and she didn't mention anything. When I arrived at the bar, Josh was already there. Nobody else was in the bar with us. We talked about some personal stuff and decided to go home at 1 AM. I locked the bar and we both went straight home. Nothing was out of the ordinary. The door was closed. I assumed Rebecca was already asleep, so I quietly drank some water and went upstairs. When I saw her and all that blood, the knife, I immediately rushed her, screaming at her. I was checking for any signs of life. She was very pale. I remember when I checked for a pulse, my hands were completely covered in blood. I think I blanked for a few minutes before I got up and finally called the police. I cleaned my hands in the kitchen sink and left the house to get help from Josh. So yeah, so that makes sense actually. The smear we saw before was blood. He's actually told us it was him. I yelled his name and knocked at his caravan door for at least a minute, but he didn't respond. I resigned and sat in front of Rebecca's house to wait for the cops. I don't quite remember when the officer came, when the officer arrived, but it felt like an eternity. The officer told me to get whatever I needed from the house and move to the hostel for now. Did you move the body in any way? Do you recognize the knife? Well, Do you recognize the knife? It's from our kitchen. Oh my, are you sure? We only have one big chef knife and it's not in the kitchen anymore, I'm pretty sure. You said Josh didn't respond to your knocking, do you know why? You said the door was closed, was it locked? Did you lock it? Was it locked? I don't lock that door. I guess you could lock it, but you need a key to open it from the outside anyway, so I don't bother. You were living in a house with Rebecca. What was the relationship you two had? Well, it's Adam's girlfriend. Well, I didn't want everyone to know, so I kept this a secret from most in the camp, but we were a couple. At this point, it's probably an open secret anyway. I really don't want to elaborate, so if you could kindly not ask me about that anymore, it would be appreciated. Are you by chance taking sleeping pills? There's a lot of stuff in boxes at Rebecca's house. What's up with that? We did see sleeping pills. Well, just normal stuff. Sleeping pills?
Huh.
Oh, you saw them. Yes. Care to tell me why you take them? I don't really know. It's a struggle every night without them. I'd lie down in bed and try to work out how to fall asleep, like it's a puzzle I can't solve. It usually takes me hours, then I wake up the next day, I can't remember how I eventually solved the puzzle, so to speak. At least that's what it feels like to me. Anyways, these pills make it easy. Was your relationship with Rebecca going well? Did you have any recent arguments? Any ideas who could have done this? Any recent arguments? Or, enemy? Recent arguments. Was your relationship with Rebecca going well? Did you have any recent arguments? No, it was all good. Were there any abnormalities in Rebecca's behavior you picked up on? Is it true you had plans to go on a road trip with Rebecca? Abnormalities? No, not really. There was one thing that was on my mind. She started having these meetings with Sean. Sean and Rebecca were good friends, so I know they wouldn't think of anything of it. However, I noticed that she tried to keep their meetings secret from me. Ooh, meeting in secret. Alright. She even lied to me about where she was going when she met with him. Alright, so... the note. Yes, let's talk about the note, because he might know about that. We found this in the trash in the room where Rebecca was murdered. What is it? Good question. A blackmail note? The use of Blondie here makes me think Sean might know something about this. Just a hunch, but I've heard him call someone Blondie. I see. Alright, is it his footprints? Let's talk about the footprints. Could you show me your shoe soles? Yes, sure. It's a match. Wait, what? When you found Rebecca, you went up to check her pulse, right? Yes. Was there blood on the ground? I don't remember. I think so, yes. There was a lot of blood. I guess if I told you that you left footprints in the blood, you probably wouldn't deny it, right? What? No, I told you both my hands were covered. Covered with blood. Yeah, alright, so talk about the romance, talk about the secret meeting. Let's talk about the secret meetings. You told me Rebecca was meeting Sean behind your back. Were you worried she was cheating on you? Yeah, that seems like the best thing. Were you worried she was cheating on you? Well, I guess so, but I guess I was worried in general. It's hard for me to understand why she would hang out with someone like Sean at all. Okay, then the romance? Can you give me a few more details on your relationship with Rebecca? Like, when did you become a couple, and why did you decide to keep it secret from the others? I told you, I don't want to talk about it. This really isn't any of your business. It kind of is, actually. I'm sorry, but if you want me to find out who did this, you have to trust me here. And what made you think I care about that? You can't change what happened, there's no way out of this hell. Now get on with your questions. Ooh. He was spiraling a little bit there. Okay. Before we do anything else, can we do mindsurf? Yes, mindsurf Adam. 22 minutes. Okay, that'll be the end of the day then.